So it was last Thursday after Undisputed, right here on the Fox lot. I bolted out. I'd had a long, hard week. I try to get away on a Thursday if I can. And I go out to Brentwood Country Club, where I belong here on the west side of Los Angeles, not far from where LeBron lives. And I try to play 9 holes of golf. If it's moderately not crowded, and on that Thursday a week ago, wasn't too crowded. So with my dear friend Ryan Davis, we loaded up and went to play 9 holes. Played the back 9 because it was less crowded. And we faithfully got to the 15th hole at Brentwood. It's a par 3. I will never forget this. It's a very difficult green to hit for anybody, but especially for me. I usually shoot around 85. I'm somewhere around. If I make some putts, I can threaten to break 80. If I don't, I can threaten to break 90. 15th hole. I usually, there's so much sand around the green that I actually lay up on a par 3, lay up close to the green, but I like to just pitch it over the front bunker, see how close I can get, and maybe make my 10 5-foot par putt. So I'm about to hit my pitch, and my friend Ryan Davis is glancing at his phone, and he looks up and says, do you know about Trevon Diggs? 15th fairway, par 3. Do you know about Trevon Diggs? And I stopped cold and said, no, what? Ryan says, he's out. I said, you mean out for Sunday? He said, no, he's out for the year. I said, that's impossible. He said, no, he tore his ACL in practice. He what? Impossible. No, it's got to be wrong. That's what the story says. I don't know. He says, I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad tidings, but that's what, I think it was ESPN, I think it was Adam Schefter reporting, tore his ACL in practice. I was devastated. I hit my pitch into the sand. I hit my sand shot over the green into the far sand above the green. I ended up making a triple bogey. I was a wreck. Trevon Diggs is the igniter for my defense. He is the ball hawk receiver, actually playing cornerback, because by trade, he was always a receiver, went to Alabama as a receiver, but then learned to play cornerback and can mirror receivers, gamble on receivers' routes, jump said routes, and if he gets his hands on the football, it will stay in his hands. He was the emotional leader of the defense. He's not as good as Micah, an overall impact, but he was the tone setter for the takeaways. He's made 2 straight Pro Bowls, and with Stephon Gilmore, Jerry stole from Indianapolis for a 5th-round pick, as the bookend corner, the textbook corner on the other side, the older corner who plays more with his head than his body at this point. It's the perfect 1-2 punch where I'm thinking I got the best cornerback tandem in football. But this defense fed off Trevon Diggs' playmaking. Do you remember the play in the opener? I thought it was a catch and a fumble, but Trevon Diggs blew up Saquon, just blew him up as he was he actually caught the ball. I thought it was a catch, and then he got hit, but whatever. Trevon Diggs made the play. The ball popped up, and Deron Bland took it in for the pick 6, which was actually just a scoop and score fumble. But the point was, that was about Trevon Diggs. Much of this defense, psychologically, emotionally, is about Trevon Diggs. I was devastated. I was crushed. And I believe everybody on that defense felt the same way I did. I hope you enjoyed that video. You ready for more? Make sure you click that subscribe button for all the exclusive content from the Skip Bayless Show. And don't forget to check out the full episode of the show wherever you get your podcasts by clicking the link in the description.